Coming up on Mountain News at 6, the rebuilding continues 5 months after a deadly tornado. And meet a young Eastern Kentucky boy touching hearts as he battles a rare form of cancer.
Dedicated to Eastern and Southern Kentucky, this is WYMT Mountain News at 6.
As time passes, more people are making headway in the rebuilding process in Southern Kentucky. That's where numerous homes and some businesses were destroyed on the night of May 16th by a powerful and deadly tornado. WYMT's Phil Pendleton spoke to a family who is extremely thankful for the tremendous amount of help they've received.
5 months in a camper.
It's been a long time of questions and uncertainty for the Wilsons.
And we drove the first stake in the ground
August 11th.
August the 11th.
The May tornado destroyed everything, leaving only the concrete front porch.
And we were going to do some work on the house, and we had no insurance at that time.
But help began arriving in often miraculous ways.
All of our friends,
Yeah, we have
people that we didn't even know, has helped us beyond measure.
Much of it came from Mennonites. One time there were 15 on the roof hammering away.
There was not one person out of them that was talking. Every one of them either had something in their hand or they was doing something.
There is still a lot of progress, but a lot of work left to do. There are still 11 families living in the travel trailers at the Levi Jackson Park. There are 3 families living in a motel. Emergency officials say they're optimistic, but they say there is still some work yet to do. The Wilsons hope to be in their new home in a couple of weeks, but they know many of their neighbors are still hurting.
This has been such a tragedy, and we've lost so many good friends, and people have lost their homes, and as you can hear, still people trying to get built back.
Hoping their story becomes encouragement to others.
an amazement because how God has perfectly placed everything that's happened here. We call this the house that God built.
Their previous house lasted almost 50 years. They're looking forward to the home that this is about to become. In Laurel County, Phil Pendleton, WYMT Mountain News.
The Wilsons say the individual Mennonites that helped them did not want to be shown or identified for the work that they did. Some weather changes are on the way, but most of our Saturday should still be nice. We have declared First Alert weather days beginning Saturday night. First Alert meteorologist Eric Dean has a look at what to expect. Eric.
That's right, Steve. All is going to be quiet for the most part on Saturday. It's when we go into the overnight hours, into the morning hours of your Sunday. That's when storm chances will start to pick up. And because of that, First Alert Weather Day has been declared. And the reason being is because storms will push through overnight. As mentioned, main impacts, heavy wind, a little bit of hail, vivid lightning, and localized flash flooding. All is quiet right now on First Alert Live Pinpoint Doppler radar. This is going to get a break for tomorrow morning and into the afternoon hours. We will see a little bit of cloud cover, though, picking up. Our weather system is off to the west. We'll be in the leading edge of this cold front, which is going to allow those temperatures to go into the upper 70s and low 80s for the day on Saturday. We do have a level 1 out of 5 or a marginal risk for the extreme western portion of the coverage area for your Saturday pushes in as we go into the day on Sunday. If you have plans, make sure you have that WYMT First Alert weather app because we'll stay partly to mostly cloudy throughout the next several hours. Temperatures in the upper 50s and low 60s. We'll time everything out using Future View coming up in the First Alert forecast in a few minutes. Steve.
Eric, thanks. A man is charged with assault after a shooting in Pike County. It happened last night on Kentucky 610 in the Virgie community. Jonathan Moore claims his brother-in-law, Anthony Huffman, shot him in the arm while they were arguing. Moore was taken to Pikeville Medical Center to be treated. Huffman was taken to the Pike County Detention Center. The stepfather of Jaden Spicer, Joshua Gross, has filed a motion to lower his bond. It currently sits at $1 million. Gross is facing charges of complicity to murder and evidence tampering in Jaden's death. The motion says Gross could not reasonably reach his current bond and says this is his first felony charge. He'll be in court for a hearing next Friday, October 24th. A man was hit and killed by a car in Somerset. The crash happened last night around 10 on South Highway 27 near the Motel 6. The man was treated on the scene. and taken to the hospital where he died. The coroner says the man was 55 years old but has not been able to identify him yet. His body is being sent to the state medical examiner for an autopsy. A young boy from Letcher County is battling something no child should ever have to go through. WYMT's Amelia Lee met up with Carson Sexton and has his story of dedication, strength, and an undeniable faith in God's good works.
Carson Sexton is 4 years old. He's a typical kid with more toys than he can count, a love for all things Spider-Man, and a mom who says he's her whole world.
I look at him and I'm like, God's good. We can't have no bad days.
But on December 17th, 2024, Carson's life changed forever.
He started with headaches, real sick at his stomach, couldn't swallow hardly. We had took him to several doctors, and they had kept saying it was viral infection. And I knew it's just a mother's love, you know, when there's something wrong with your child.
Carson's mom, Rosanna, got news she never expected about her then 3-year-old son.
No mom wants to hear is your baby has cancer. It's devastating. My world crashed.
Carson was diagnosed with poorly differentiated chordoma. It's an extremely rare type of cancer that's on his skull.
It's a highly aggressive cancer and it can come back at any time.
With 10 cycles of chemotherapy and 7 surgeries under his belt, Carson is now gearing up for an 8-week radiation treatment in Florida.
You know, I thought I loved him before, but since the diagnosis, love doesn't even compare.
Holding each other every step of the way, with other family members on Team Carson.
Stay strong.
Yeah.
We gotta fight, don't we, bud?
Well, Carson's not letting his diagnosis stop him from just being a kid, showing me strength beyond his years. Does he have a name? Taking as many stuffed animals as he can hold to every doctor's appointment.
He has been so strong. Anything that comes his way, he fights it full force.
Even bandaging up scrapes and giving shots to his furry pals.
I'm doing surgery.
You're doing surgery.
As he prepares for his own procedures.
He knows how to do every bandage. He will act like I have a trach. He gives me a breathing treatment every night when he gets his, and he acts like he has to have his port.
Showing the world just how much of a superhero Carson truly is. In Letcher County, Amelia Lee, WYMT, Mountain News.
There is a hope walk for Carson going on right now at the James Wiley Craft Memorial Park. It is an event to raise funds for cancer patients while celebrating survivors. Carson's mom works at MCHC and says she is thankful for their love and support during this time. Some good news today for JCPenney fans. The store in Coal Run near Pikeville is reopening. It was destroyed during the February flood. The first job interviews will take place Tuesday at the Coal Run Community Center. You can find a list of jobs available on the JCPenney website. Coal Run Mayor Andrew Scott says he's looking forward to even more exciting announcements about the reopening of the Weddington Plaza. The University of Pikeville hosted a news conference today announcing a campaign to bring in more donations for the university's ongoing projects. WYMT's Buddy Forbes explains.
While students celebrated Founders Day on the University of Pikeville campus, an announcement inside the Health Professions building put the focus on the future.
A conversation about the possibility that has now become a reality.
Announcing the university's Reaching New Heights capital campaign, now that fundraising efforts for UPike's ongoing developments have reached a new milestone.
We've passed that 75% threshold and we're ready to go public and start asking more broadly for the support of the local population.
President Dr. Burton Webb says the university set a goal for a $50 million campaign. And now with more than $38 million collected through private funding, the plea for investors is going public.
The donation is designed to build a physical place, but the people that populate that physical place are the important factor with that. And you can think about somebody who goes through, graduates from the dental college, and goes on to have a practice and they're successful in the communities in which they live, that has a ripple effect throughout the entire area.
The initiative will funnel its funds into 3 different projects, supporting the development of Bear Mountain, building the new Tanner College of Dental Medicine, and creating scholarships for future Bears. Projects that Webb says will not only improve the campus, but have an impact on the community.
Up on Bear Mountain, certainly there'll be college sports venues, but there will also be a lot of space that'll be used by the community.
Creating access to more opportunities for students and filling gaps with needed services.
Gifts to this project result in a large clinic right on campus that will be accepting patients from the moment it's open.
Asking community members, alumni, and anyone who can to begin reaching into their pockets to help with the mission of reaching new heights.
It's just a marvelous thing, and the impact that it can have is beyond economic. It has to do with community and people staying in the area.
In Pike County, Buddy Forbes, WYMT Mountain News.
You can see more about the mission and how to give on our website or by contacting the U-Pike Office of Advancement and Alumni Relations.
We've had a stretch of nice weather over the past several days, but Saturday night and Sunday morning it's going to get pretty active, and then we're talking cooler temperatures next week. Details coming up in the First Alert forecast in a few minutes.
And we'll tell you why Kentucky Senator Rand Paul was in the Red River Gorge this morning.